Hello, everyone, and welcome to Regan's Corner. We put the athletes first. We have a nice matchup tonight with the South Central Satellites against Washington Township. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty even one here. What do you think about this matchup, Dusty?
Yeah, I mean, very similar records. I think South Central hasn't got off to the best start of the season. But on the other end, Washington Township, um, they have one less win than South Central. So I mean, pretty evenly matched. But I think that South Central definitely has the edge.
Yeah, I do. They're just slightly favored here, and along with being in the home gym just a little bit, uh, is going to go to them. Just looking, they're really, really similar in stats. Even their individual stats very close, off by less than one on points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And our players to watch, we have our very own Grass, number 23, and on the other team, Nick Sears. He's number 20.
Yeah, I mean, I think Braden Grass, I think he'll do some good things in this game. But I think two other players to watch out for will be Jay Huerta and, of course, the always dangerous Colton Bennett. So Jay Huerta is leading the team in points per game. But I mean, if you want a player to take, maybe the last shot, I would probably go with Colton Bennett because he is leading the team in field goal percentage with 45% on the season.
Yeah, he's looking great, and I think that the team has had a few freshman leaders that have really pulled the team together late in the season. We've seen I've seen them play a lot better, a lot less turnovers, and they seem to just have a little bit more chemistry with each other, especially Horta and Bennett. I feel like Bennett is good at driving. Obviously, Horta's good at rebounding, and along with the other freshmen, they're able really to put it together lately. It's looking a lot better.
Yeah, and I think Braden Grass, I think he's most likely going to put up some numbers, but mostly in the blocks department. As he already has 7 blocks on the season, he leads the team in blocks.
Right, yeah, and we definitely need that defense. They did pretty well last game that we broadcasted. They had a pretty good lockdown defense, preventing the shot for a pretty long time on one of the possessions, and in general, forcing the team to take some difficult shots. Also, a player to look out for, number 15, Stroh. It has a lot of energy. He's an athlete through and through, and sometimes that energy is a bit too much, and it kind of goes all over the place, and that's where we see a lot of turnovers. But recently, it's honestly been positive for the team, creating energy on the floor and pulling up some nice points and getting a lot of steals.
Yeah, and South Central coming off 2 devastating losses, one to New Prairie. I mean, which was kind of close. They barely lost by 9 points, but the most recent one to Morgan Township, that was a killer. They lost by almost 30. So I mean, I think they're really trying to bounce back here and really get some confidence heading into the playoffs.
All right, just gonna let that play out. What were you saying, Dusty?
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a big game for South Central because they really need a bounce back win.
Yeah, they do, and this is a pretty important one considering they're so close together, and they don't have a lot of wins. They're probably not where they want to be at this point in the season. So games like these are the ones that they really want to win, just to help their record a little bit more, give them a little bit more of an edge. in later tournaments and playoffs. We're about ready to do our starting lineups here for Morgan Township. I'm sorry, Washington Township.
And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First for the Washington Township Senators. At 1'4", 6'1" senior, number 40, Shepard Scott. At one guard, 6'2", number 33, Logan Armstrong. Another guard, 5'9" junior, number 10, Dylan Andrews. Another guard, 5'8" junior, number 15, Jackson Garzella. Rounding out the guard, the 6' senior, number 20, Nicholas Sears.
And that is our player to watch on Washington Township, number 20. Senior, I'm sure he's confident, ready to lead his team tonight. And we're about ready to do the South Central starting lineup.
Yeah, and I mean, so another thing is that South Central, they do have a home court advantage, so that might play a part in this game, especially with the student section, which is always energized.
Yeah, they're great. Lots of support for both the boys and the girls teams, as well as amazing cheerleaders. And it's looking like we're about ready to start. I'm kind of expecting the Satellites to, they've been experimenting with zone, but I think they're strong in man. I think they're going to go man, and I'm not sure if either team is going to start pressing. I think that's going to be an endurance issue, so that might be a thing that they save for a little bit later in the game.
Yeah, but it looks like we are just about ready to go. Who do you think will win tip?
You know, I have faith in Bennett.
Yeah, I have faith in Bennett as well. Let's see.
And you see grass right in front of us, 23. And there we go. Satellites win tip off.
Nice. Oh, here we go.
They're picking up right at half court, playing a pretty close man. As the Satellites are moving the ball around, getting a quick lane to the basket and just under the rim there. Good take, and the Satellites get the rebound.
Yeah, I think that was a good take, here early. I think that South Central really needs to get to the basket rather than settle for threes here in this game.
Right, yeah, and I mean, that, like you said, it's a good take. It's just not quite knowing where you are in the court there and just bouncing right up to the bottom. But great start. If that was in, then I think the Satellites would have had a lot of momentum already. But they get the ball out of bounds. Let's see. Yeah, and then we got the ball in.
Yeah, dangerous pass.
I know, yeah. And they're going for the three, a little short, but they get the rebound. Another 3-point attempt. A little long there. They still get the rebounds, though. They're rebounding very nicely here. Yeah, another 3-point attempt, and that's great. I believe that was...
That might have been Huerta, maybe?
I think so, too, yeah.
Yeah, but these offensive rebounds already here early. I think they have maybe 3, maybe 4 already.
Yeah, quick turnover for them there. And
nice
another
bucket
drive.
On the other end. Oh, straight to the bucket. What are they gonna call? I think they call it a
charge.
They call it charge. Or no, they call
a block. Okay,
yeah, I was like,
great take there. I mean that. I think that could have really gone either way.
Yeah, it might have been a charge, but they went with the block. I mean, that's good for us.
Yeah, it looks like maybe their coach, Washington's coach, isn't happy about it.
Gonna challenge it
Yeah.
like
I
it's
mean,
the
could have gone
NBA.
either way there. That was a pretty hard foul. A
Yeah,
great
that was
take, though.
yeah, that was kind of like a 50-50, like those calls are really hard on the ref and they just got to make it, on the spot. So I mean, it just goes South Central's way.
Ryan Horta misses his first free throw. Satellites up 3-2. About 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Pretty exciting first few minutes.
Yeah, a lot of action here in the
And he makes a
first few
second.
minutes.
And again, Satellites played pretty close defense, picking him up at half. Ooh, try to get that steal, but ends up fouling. Pretty hard foul there.
Yeah,
Hopefully
and
it
that was,
go
a
right.
sign of physical defense there for South Central, and I think they really need that in this game.
Right. I think honestly the setting precedent here. This is gonna be kind of a physical game, and the way the refs have called so far, uh, seems to be pretty fair. Honestly, that looked like that was a good call there.
Yeah, I definitely think they're definitely calling fair so far, trying to do their best.
Right, and you just see how close our defenders are on them. Like they're up close and personal, so we have to be careful about reaching. Horta has great defense, they're great form.
Yeah, we're ready, or we're barely almost a couple minutes in, and they're already on the ball as they go the other way.
They are, and a bad pass there, but great fast break, great rebound. They're doing amazing on rebounds. Really, what's keeping them ahead? They need to keep that up. That's gonna probably win this game for them. Honestly, rebounding both offensively and defensively. We saw it took a few shots uh, for them to score. So offensive rebounds should be most important to them so far. And they turn it over after a bit of fighting to try to score there.
Yeah, it really seems like South Central can really find their shot in this game. I think right there is just kind of a force,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't pan out for them.
But yeah, and that's a thing that they struggle with sometimes is having too much energy where they make forced decisions that aren't really, a high IQ basketball play. We saw their great defense, and that kind of leads to a lot of turnovers too. So hopefully they can recenter and have a good possession here. So
Yeah, I mean, on the other end, they go and turn the ball over, but on, the defensive side, they make up for it and they get a turnover of their own. As looks like it's
all
gonna be a
right,
foul. Was that an
yeah,
offensive foul? Ooh,
offensive foul there.
okay.
I'm not too sure.
Well,
I didn't really see it, but
yeah, it might have been a moving screen, maybe.
maybe something like that. Crowd doesn't seem too upset, so I'm sure it was a good call.
Yeah,
And again, with
yeah,
that man defense starting at half court.
yeah, definitely. And we have a huge crowd here, for this game.
Right, yeah, the stands, especially
Pretty
towards the
filled.
later parts of the season, seem to be really full.
Yeah, so that's a good sign.
We're seeing some great defense here, but they get into the post on a nice block there. That could have been real easy to foul, but they played really clean, and they're getting it. They're pushing up really fast. They want a fast tempo here. We have Strouch kind of gets stuck at the bottom, and he has to throw that away. He was trapped, three dudes on him. That's a hard pass. Uh, and Washington brings it up. They're passing it around, doing what seems like a low post 5 out or 4 out. And Satellites are still in man. Very close defense. As
Yeah, I mean South Central, they make a mistake on the other end, but they just, come back on defense strong.
right,
And
they're not getting them really any easy shots.
yeah.
As we see, they're even having a nice pass, and they still
Ooh,
can't capitalize on it.
and it saved it. Yeah, nice steal, nice save, but it looks like it might be Washington Township ball.
I'm not too sure who's that one was out on. We have some
Yeah,
subs
maybe
coming in.
I couldn't really see it, but maybe he stepped out of bounds or something.
Yeah, probably they're over there.
So 4 minutes in, we have 6 points. I mean, defense has been really good in this game on both ends.
Yeah, I agree. I think satellites have been a lot better. They just are struggling making shots lately. They have good looks though, but I think Washington doesn't really have a lot of good looks. They had a good pass down to the post a few plays ago, but just couldn't get that one in. Which had that nice clean block.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
here they're just arms are everywhere. They're touching the ball a lot, which is really interrupting their offense. They try to
yeah,
get a
because exactly like the Senators, they get it inside, but then even then, South Central, they get next man up.
right. You see there, they got the ball poked out, but they tried to shoot a three and couldn't quite make it. So satellites are bringing it up for our defense, really pressuring ball on both sides. And as we're taking it in, oh, deep three there, and he drains it. That's a good one. And that's Horta again.
Yeah, great shot there by Huerta. I believe that's his second of the game. So he already has, I think he
Yeah,
has all
that's
7
for
points.
points. All
Yeah,
7. Oh, right, yeah,
yeah,
because he had a free throw.
yeah. You got the free throw as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's our leading scorer, so it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Hoping to probably break his average this game. It's looking like it.
Yeah, he might just go for 20 in this one. Already 7 here in the first quarter.
I know, why not?
It's not improbable.
Yeah. I mean, he's looking great. The team's looking really nice. They got that was a nice three there, very deep. So looking confident. Kind of get caught there and foul on the shot, I believe.
Yeah, looks like a foul in South Central. Yep, it's gonna be 2 free throws.
Tough foul there. They had a lot of guys around him. He's bound to get fouled. Uh, tough position. He
Yeah, I
misses
mean,
the first.
and I think you really give credit to Washington Township for that one. Getting it inside and forcing the contact. To get to the line.
Yeah. And it seems like those inbound passes are going to be a little hard for the satellites. Just seeing it there, they just couldn't seem like they could keep track of everyone. And that's when their defense struggles, is when someone loses their man. Hasn't happened a lot so far, really at all so far, but if their defense was to crumble, it would be because of that.
Yeah, and you see Washington Township giving South Central a taste of their own medicine on this end, as almost suffocating defense as well, and that's going to be a turnover.
Right, yeah, I was saying that was great defense there by Washington, and just kind of pushed him out of bounds there, and they're bringing it up. Being picked up right away at the half court. So you're going to 4 out with some posts. Lots of cutting. Sally's doing a great job of keeping their man. Even in the post, they're doing a great job. No, not really a big height difference of both teams. They're about even. This team is probably the most even matchup there is, just based on stats, height.
Yeah, I
That was a
mean,
great take there. Nice floater.
yeah, real nice floater. I mean, you look at the records, it's pretty even, but you look at the teams, and I mean, the players are almost even as well.
Right, yeah. And again, Satellite's rebounding is great, but another turnover. Hard to see what's happening in that corner over there, but it's just not a good spot for the Satellites. So
Yeah, they get their. Ooh, what are they gonna call here?
Satellites ball, maybe just out of bounds call there.
Yeah, I mean, in South Central, they get their 5th offensive rebound of the game, and we're still in the first.
Yeah, first about a minute 20 left, and we're watching ball come up, slowing it down a little bit. Great pass out, nice dribble in. Horta going in.
Ooh, nice
Some
pass.
great passing there. Again, it's the shots are tough for the
Yeah,
Satellites. It's taking a lot of attempts to score for the Satellites. Such
yeah,
not great, but
just
they
couldn't
have
finish.
they have great looks, great passing too. Their passing has improved a lot since the beginning of the season. Again, just that team chemistry is coming together. I think at the right time for them. This game, I think, is really going to show how far they've gone. Honestly, if they win it, long three, not quite.
Yeah, and there's Horta again. He's been taking almost all of their shots.
Yeah, it made most of them. Uh,
Yeah, I
again,
mean,
a low scoring first quarter, 7-5 Satellites.
yeah, I think that the rest of the team needs to get a little more aggressive. Because yeah, like I said, Huerta taking almost every single one of their shots. I think if the rest of the team, would put something up, I think maybe it'd go down.
Right, and you saw there Bennett taking in, kind of dribbling around a fourth shot. Uh, he had a great take the first time, but probably should pass it out after that. I think he sometimes falls into the mindset that no matter what, he's going to drive and take a shot, and sometimes that's just not going to work. I would say a lot of the times it does work if your intent is to just fully go in, but you really have to assess how many defenders are around you, and if it's more than one, odds of you making it are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, and I think maybe a driving kick, would probably work out
Mm-hmm.
as under the basket, almost able to get it to go. And I mean, that's probably like three or four that are just close to the basket, not able to make them go down.
Yeah, a lot of points really just left on the court. But
Oh, oh my God!
deep
The
buzzer
Senators,
beater there.
yeah, the Senators are gonna have the lead at the half or at the end of the first.
Yeah, just lead up 7-8.
Yeah, I mean,
Very fast. It was a pretty fast-paced first quarter. Low
yeah,
scoring though.
really fast tempo for both teams. The Satellites, they were leading, the whole first quarter until the very last second, and the Senators just get a really good look at three, and they drain the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at anything besides their shooting percentage, the Satellites are destroying Washington. They've just dominated more on defense and on offense. They've got great looks. It's just they cannot finish. And that's, all those. I'm sure if they look back at the footage, they're going to see all of the points that they left on the court and be really frustrated about that. Because, yes, some of them were threes, but a lot of them were layups or come short 2-pointers. So
Yeah,
it's a
I
bit
mean, just
frustrating to see.
yeah, just so close to the rim, and I mean, it just wouldn't fall. It felt like there was a lid on the basket when it
Mm-hmm.
came to the very close shots for almost every single player on the Satellites.
Yeah, and we have Washington taking the ball out to start the second quarter. Looking like we're staying in man for the Satellites.
Yeah, I think that
Just
man
kidding.
has.
It's a zone.
Oh, they go to zone now. I mean, I think that South Central can play both. I think that zone might be a little bit better. That's why they had switched. So we'll just have to find out.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really shoot threes, so they don't need to be that deep. They need to stop that, though.
Yeah,
I think they've
I
been good with rebounding, too, so kind of keeping the team in is just going to help that even more.
yeah, I think in that situation, if they would have blocked out as
Oof,
Huerta, around and out,
that's just not fair.
yeah, that was halfway down.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Right, we have maybe they are in man.
Maybe.
Maybe they're just playing off a little bit. I'm not too sure. I'll see them set up next time.
Yeah,
Either
I
a
think
1-3-1 zone or a kind of less close man.
yeah, I mean, I think that they're in a zone. It just kind of looked like man.
Right. uh, it seems like number 20 is getting yelled at. He is the senior, so a lot is expected of him on the team. Also, our player to watch, number 20, Nick Sears. Haven't really seen a lot from him this game, but maybe he's a second half kind of person.
Yeah, I mean, and also Braiding Grass. I mean, there was that block earlier. I'm not sure if it was by Grass, but
Yeah, there was two of them down there. I'm not too sure who blocked it though.
yeah, but I haven't seen Braiding Grass very much. I've seen a lot more of Jay Huerta.
Right, yeah. He's keeping his team in it. Hopefully, it's just going to take some time to settle in and just kind of hone in on those shots. It's just a little long, the 3-point from Strauss. And there we go. That was Grass for us. He
Yeah,
heard
there
us and
he
was able
is.
to get that put back.
I think he heard us.
Yeah, Satellite's only down by 1 now. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Yeah, this is definitely man. They're playing man. They're oh, that was a bad foul there, but they're playing man. Just not as aggressive. They're pretty aggressive there though.
Yeah, maybe
Hard
they
foul.
switched. I mean, really couldn't tell, right?
Yeah, yeah. They were definitely playing at least less aggressive man. It was probably
Yeah,
his own though.
way
Oh, is
less
able
aggressive.
to
Ooh,
bounces it around.
it's the shooter's bounce.
Why are they taking Grass out? He just scored.
Maybe he's a little tired.
Yeah. And he misses his second, fighting for the rebound, and Bennett gets it, taking it up, very fast pace. Just looking for a quick shot, and couldn't quite get that there. Great look.
Once again, I mean, I don't know if it was the defender, if he altered the shot, or
I would just, based on positioning, he should have made that no matter what.
I think he should have made that as well. And there's Huerta.
Oh, it's right there, right? At least they're not like airballing.
Yeah, but these offensive rebounds have been keeping them in it.
They really have been. Like we say, they have great looks. They're right there. It's just the finishing is not on yet. So they just need to focus a little bit more. I think they're a little too excited, so that they can't quite focus on their shots. But just be aware where you are in the court. That's another big thing, and that'll help them a lot more.
Yeah, I think it's just nerves, here early. I think.
Great take.
Yeah, that was a great take. Great layup. And I mean, I don't. Yeah, he doesn't have all the points, but I think he has 9 already.
Yeah.
He's 9 of the 11.
He just looks confident on the court. I think that's another reason why he's making so many, because he believes that he can. And I think sometimes the Satellites, I think definitely down at the post too, they're a bit hesitant to get contact.
Yeah.
But, we could try to get some more fouls too.
It's a great take by Strauss.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Keep an eye on him especially the fourth quarter. But in the second half, he's definitely the energy for the team. He's just so athletic. He plays a ton of sports. You can tell he's the most well-conditioned person on the team.
Yeah, and it looks like Washington Township's coach didn't like that defense right there, and they'll take the timeout.
Right, take the timeout. Tied up with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Seeing some more players come out. Horta still scoring, but seeing some more from Strauss and Grass towards the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Strauss, that was a great take there, and I think he should stay aggressive because he's one that can also get the scoring going as well as Huerta.
Right, yeah, he's a 3-point shooter too. Deep 3, didn't quite make it. He's a 3-point shooter, and he can take it in for a layup. I would say his mid-range isn't that great, but I think that's just a weakness for most of the team.
Yeah, I think
And
that's a weakness for a lot of people. As nice bucket on the other end.
that's what I think the Satellites do not want to happen. They do not want fast breaks from Washington.
Huerta
Oh,
again, and that one
Huerta,
goes
just
down.
give him the ball. Just give
Oh
it
my
to
god, just give him the ball and get out the way.
him. Exactly. He is doing great tonight.
Ooh.
He's getting great passes from his teammates too.
Yeah, he's just getting open on the court, and they're just kind of feeding him the ball.
I know Washington needs to do a box and one on him. He's killing it right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, maybe soon, maybe double team him. I'm like,
Right.
jeez. He has what? I think he has 14 points, maybe. No, he has 12. He has 12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the Satellites bringing it back up.
Yeah, so
Doing.
Huerta is already almost at his average on the
Yeah.
season. So, I mean, just
Oh,
keep
I think
shooting
his
it,
average
man.
is 11.
Staying aggressive and pass out.
Oh, great
Nice
take. Again,
take,
just
but
cannot
again,
put it.
oh, there we
There we
go.
go. You get the. They're
Offensive
just padding the
rebounds.
rebound stats.
Thank
That's all
God.
they're doing.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. They're patting their stats like Russell Westbrook would.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think as long as they can stop fast breaks on defense, this game won't get away from them, and I think they'll be
Yeah,
able to
great
maintain their
steal
lead.
there by Huerta.
Bad pass,
Ooh,
but
and then it's stolen back.
need to hustle back on defense. Great job.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just trading possessions here.
I need to wash your hands though. They're gonna get some reaching fouls.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a
Travel.
travel. Okay. Ooh.
I don't know if he picked up that pivot foot. I didn't quite see it, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That might have been an iffy call, but we'll take it.
yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it, no doubt.
And Satellites are bringing the ball up 18-15.
Yeah, I mean, South Central just kind of slow it down. You have the lead up 3. Just get a good shot here.
Right, yeah, and you have to think about, you have 2 more quarters left, and those are going to be the hardest ones.
Yeah. It's another blocking foul. I mean, that one might have been a blocking foul. I think that one looked like he didn't really have his feet set.
Yeah. I have to look for the official rules, but I think it's also your hands have to be straight up. Like, you can't bend them at all, too. So if that happens at any point, it's a block. I have to look
Yeah.
up for high school, though. I'm not too sure if that's the rule.
Yeah, but
And we
so
have
under 3 to go. Ooh,
uh
that's gonna be
the carry there.
yep, carry.
They've been doing well with not having a lot of turnovers, though. Honestly, their turnovers have just kind of been based off of their steals, so it's not really, it kind of evens out in general. So hopefully that they can, that's the only time that they mess up like that. They also have a tendency to kind of, travel at certain points. So
Yeah, I mean that just kind of seems like the story of the game thus far for South Central. They'll have a mistake on the other end as that bucket goes down,
yeah, it was
and then
great.
they'll just get a steal on defense, or they'll get the ball back some way.
Oh,
Oh, is that
that must
Huerta
have been more
again?
time.
Oh
No, I
my
saw it.
God,
He just
he's on
threw that one
fire.
up, but that's good.
Put him out. He's on fire.
Yeah, I mean, he's creating a lot of energy for the team too. He's playing great defense. It's not like he's just focusing on offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think his energy transfers from the offensive end, making these shots, and then it transfers the defense.
Right, yeah, and he's a very calm player. As you can see right now, he's
Ooh,
kind of
that's so
has
nice.
he's good at the fundamentals. He keeps a good length between him and his defender or the person he's defending, and he's able to keep the cool head even as a
Yeah, I mean,
freshman, which is hard to find.
yeah, and he's just really been, if the ball, if his the guy he's defending has the ball, he's just right there with them, and just really staying on him.
Right, and we have Washington bring it in. Really, okay, yeah, that's what they need to do. Kind of when they get it in at the low basket, at the baseline, they foul. So great
Yeah,
defense there to prevent that.
yeah. So 4 point lead here for the Satellites is, I mean, still playing lockdown D here late in the second quarter.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, and yeah, that. Oh my God, they call the travel.
Oh,
Oh my God.
hey, we'll take
Uh,
it.
these South Central refs.
He literally just got like
He
ran
just got
over.
bulldozed.
Yeah, literally.
Dang.
Hope he's okay. That was like a hard foul,
Oh,
but
oh
he seemed
my.
fine. He's just
But
upset about the call.
shoot, I'm like, we'll take that any day.
Yeah. The Satellite's bringing it up, slowing it down a bit here, setting it up. Oh,
Great
look,
pass
doing
to
a
the
bit of a
corner.
driving.
Huerta with the drive.
Horta
Ooh,
couldn't
he's
quite make it.
just,
That's a tough shot.
yeah, he's just, shoot, dripping confidence.
Ooh,
Oof, a
great
little,
defense there. I
yeah,
didn't see a
just,
single man not having a defender on him. Just a loose ball foul.
yeah, just a little too aggressive there by Huerta. But I mean, he's just
They
playing his
got that
heart out
lost
here in this
call, so
game. Yeah,
yeah. And he gets a little break. I'm looking to see who can, when he's out of the court, who can, step up and take his role. I think that's what we should be focusing on here.
yeah,
As the Satellites are
definitely.
up 21-17, really due to Horta, he's having an amazing game.
Yeah, Huerta has been going off, and yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see who is gonna, make the shots here now with him on the bench.
Yeah, and again, they have good defenders on them too. Um, Nothing's really wide open,
Yeah, and I mean,
and
I would think that, I think that would be aggressive right here. Like Colton Bennett, I think he'd, probably drive it.
well, I think they won't last shot with about 20 seconds left,
Oh
so they're
yeah, no,
holding
that's
it out a little
true.
bit.
Yeah, I see
Uh,
what they're doing now.
yeah, not a lot of fouls, really 7-6.
Yeah, and I
It
mean,
feels like a pretty physical game though.
yeah, if I was Washington Township, I would have been a little more aggressive in
Yeah,
that. Yeah, but nice bucket there.
yeah, great last shot. They did a great job of holding on to the ball. That can be pretty difficult sometimes. But Washington
Yeah,
also wasn't really, like you were saying, that aggressive on it.
yeah, definitely. I mean, because you have a 4 point lead, you know that you're gonna take the lead into halftime.
Hmm.
So why not go and get at least one more bucket, extend it to six, and have a 6 point lead at the half.
Right. That's a, like you're saying, a 4 point lead kind of means nothing. I think a 6 point lead gives you a little bit of buffer room. It gives you two possessions.
Yeah, I mean, especially in such a low scoring game as this one has been.
Right. Yeah, I think as long as the Satellites can respond to a Washington bucket almost every time, they're gonna be, of course, they're gonna win the game, right? But
Yeah,
I think their defense can also get some stops too. So I think they're gonna look to extend their lead quite a bit in the third to sort of give them a little easy fourth of really just focus on defense.
yeah. I mean, I think in the third quarter, I expect them to come out strong, and like you said, just make a little bit of a cushion, for them to go into the fourth, feeling a little bit comfortable and finish this game off.
All right, and this is very cute. I'm excited to see what they're doing.
Yeah, so this looks like maybe a dance or something.
Yeah,
Oh, they have all kinds of little kids, these
yeah,
little
this is
girls.
cute. Let's see what they got.
Yes,
What they're gonna
look
do.
at that.
I love those pants.
Yeah. Oh, nice camera work. Very, very nice. Oh, we love
Yeah,
it.
we got the like
Love it.
cinematics
Work it,
here.
work it.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. Nice. All right. We're back.
We're back. It's
Nice.
so awkward, like standing there, like waiting for the music.
Yeah.
Like, just play the music
I mean,
already,
if you really
please.
think about it, like,
I think I think last time the music wasn't working, and they were standing
Yeah,
out there for
because
like
they were
5
sitting
minutes.
there forever, huh?
Yeah, we were like, oh, it's kind of awkward.
I was like, what are they gonna do?
Ooh, again.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Just shoot. Hit those angles. Love it. They're
no.
posing.
I know, please. Just play the song.
It's like everybody's staring at them. They're just staring back, and you're just,
It's just,
we're ready.
they're
We're
probably so
ready.
nervous too.
I know. I'm like, come on, bro. Oh, here we go. Oh,
The Macarena? Oh.
oh,
No.
they're getting it.
Oh.
The pop off.
They're doing great.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, this is. I wonder who got picked. Like, if you had to volunteer to be at the middle. Oh, jazz hands.
I'm
that
like,
it?
oh, nice.
Nice.
Round of applause.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, they're so excited. Very good. Oh, there's more.
Oh, wait. So now they're gonna do something.
Oh, that's a lot of
Okay.
people.
So it's 2 separate groups, or
Three.
maybe 3.
It looks like 3.
Yeah, 3 separate groups. I think they might do the same thing. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe no. I think they would do a different dance since they have a lot of people.
Yeah, I think they're doing a different dance.
I was like, this is a dance team. I thought that they were gonna do like cheerleading stuff, but
yeah, I mean, they really got a halftime show here.
I know, like, they're spoiling us 3 different.
Yeah, these little girls are going off. They're going off more than Jay Huerta.
Yeah. They're giving Horta a run for his money here on the court.
Give him some competition.
Okay, I've worked with kids around this age, and I don't know how they got so many of them to do this, because it is so hard to just like keep them focused, let alone learn a whole routine.
I mean, props to them. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice moves. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Nice.
They just got proposed to.
Shout out to
Surprise.
Warner.
A shout out. Appreciate you. That was very cute. I was not expecting like a little story.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I didn't expect that for a halftime show. I mean,
all right, I think the team.
I think they really got the crowd pumped there.
Yeah, I mean, they've blessed the court for the satellites.
Yeah,
they can't lose now.
They can't lose now.
Think about all the children.
Think about all the children. Do it for the children.
I mean, they can. Their defense is looking great. Their offense, the looks look great. Their shooting percentage, not so much. But, I mean, you can't have it all.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, their defense has been pretty much locked down defense. I mean, just a little bit of cracks here and there. But, I mean, they've been pretty solid.
Right, and for how close they're playing, not a lot of fouls. Really, honestly, just good fouls here and there. That were maybe like, I think I saw maybe one bad foul that was kind of like,
The Port's #1 used car dealer, All Star Autos, is a proud sponsor of Riggins Corner Sports Network. All Star Autos specializes in high quality used vehicles and excellent customer service. You could say it's out of this world. They pride themselves on making your car experience as easy and stress-free as possible.
All Star Autos,
you can
one of our great
view
sponsors.
the inventory and apply for credit at allstarreport.com. They offer financial for everyone, have a large
Hey, did it
inventory
freeze
of
for you?
cars, trucks, and SUVs. So next time you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out All Star Autos, the regional no pressure dealer, and see why we're number one in used car dealers in La Porte. And go Satellites!
Woo. All right.
So did it freeze for you, or was it just me?
I think it's just you. It wasn't frozen
Oh.
for me.
Yeah, I think it was my internet, probably.
All right. So, what do you think you're going to be expecting in this third quarter?
I mean, I'm thinking that I'm gonna expect some more Jay Huerta.
Yeah, he's logged in.
Yeah, he's just been pretty much carrying the team. You know, he already has more than his average on the season. And I mean, he still has the whole second half to kind of like cream that average.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, again, also they've had pretty good passing too. Passing has been on point. Solid, fast passes. Their bounce passes need a little bit of work, but that's just kind of on the fast breaks. Their bounce passes aren't really there. But other than that, they're amazing. Even getting a few steals. I hope that they get a few more. I feel like Strauss gets a little bit more steals in the second half, and it makes it more exciting.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, once you get that still, you know, it usually leads to fast break points and it really, you know, ups the tempo in the game. So, I mean, I really look for them to get some steals and fast break points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not a lot of fast breaks. Honestly, I'm a bit worried about them doing fast breaks just because their layups haven't been looking too good.
Oh my God! I mean, it's just been, I don't know.
There's a lid on that rim, so hopefully going
Yeah,
the
you
other
know,
way, they'll be able to cut that down.
once they get like 2 feet or less from the basket, it just feels like it just cannot go down for them. I mean, but when they pull it from three, it's kind of like, oh, it's going down.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Horta had that 1 3 point. It was like literally in the rim, and then it just bounced out.
Yeah, I
That was a
mean,
tough one.
it was halfway down and it just said nope.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, student sections there too. They'll have a little bit more support right in their face. Probably a lot of taunting, I'm sure, for the opposing team. I know that my favorite is when they airball and they just say it over and over again. I was like, oh.
Air ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we have the
Classic.
satellites. Bring it in. Going the other way now.
Well, here we go. So, start of the third quarter. I mean, yeah, 6 point lead. I think, you know, try to get a bucket here, extend that lead, and, you know, just hang on.
Right. A lot of this is just going to be taking care of the ball. Keep their turnovers low and prevent those fast breaks, and I think the satellites will be fine. Looks like we're waiting. There we go. And here we start up the second half. Satellites bringing the ball up with the 5 out. With the little screen and cut. Being very patient, just looking around. Ball fake. But he brings it back out. A nice pass there. Seems like they're doing a lot of bringing the ball in. Not quite as they try for that layup. Forced shot there, but they're trying to get it a little closer to the basket and having more players really down there ready for a layup.
Yeah, I mean, I think the player got good position, but just, you know, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, again, the problem they've been having since day one. They just need to figure out how to not make it a problem anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots of waiting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about, but here we go.
As Washington takes it in. Looks like just a quick pass out, dribble in, pass out. Just looking for something.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a turnover. I mean, it was deflected, but then I guess it was deflected one more time by Washington Township.
Yeah. I mean, again, great defense. Their hands are in the right places, and they end up getting the ball too. We have Horta bringing it up. He should just shoot it from the logo, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been sensational.
Oh,
As a
oh my gosh.
fadeaway. Oh my God! Stop it, Huerta.
You can't guard him.
This ridiculous.
I'm honestly, he's doing a great job. And his team is really right there with him. You know, they're giving him the support he needs. They're, luring the defenders out to them, giving him nice solid passes for a quick shot.
I mean, and I'm just gonna call it early. I mean, my player of the game is gonna be Jay Huerta.
I mean, he can't. How could he not be?
Yeah, how could he not?
Even
if he doesn't, get any points, here in the final 6 minutes of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, I really think that he's already solidified his name, as the player of the game.
Yeah, honestly, and he even got that rebound there, and just kind of a misstep there. I'm hoping that they can kind of keep that together with like a silly turnover.
Yeah, and for Huerta, it hasn't only been the offensive end. He's been great on defense as well. So just an all-around great game here for Huerta.
Right, yeah, because a good defender isn't really, sensational as like a great person on offense is. A good defender has the fundamentals and is really structured in how they do it. They're disciplined, and he is that. He has great form. He stays on his man. I've seen him lose his man a few times, but other than that, he's been great. And I call a foul before the shot. It's on the ground.
Yeah, and I mean on the other end, the Senators they got an offensive rebound, and I think that's been the name of the game. Offensive rebounds, because the Satellites have got plenty of offensive rebounds, and that's what led to second chance points.
Right, yeah, the rebounds have been a big part of the Satellites game, and honestly, I'm a rebound kind of gal too, so I enjoy that. Bet it. Ooh, a little long on the three there. I look good though.
Yeah, just unable to get it to go.
Right, yeah. And we watched him passing it around. Looks like they have a low post and 4 out. And Chad is just passing around looking for an opening. Satellites. Great hands there.
Satellites just not giving an inch here in.
They really are.
Defense. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really showing any weaknesses. It's kind of just like I've been saying before, if someone loses their man for like a second, they're able to score. But other than that, these are tough shots that Washington are having to take.
It's just been constant pressure here for South Central, and it's like that's going to be off of the Satellites.
I was kind of expecting Washington to press, just so that they're creating pressure the whole time. Down, they need to be getting a lot of steals here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of surprising that they're not pressing after a shot, as that looks like that is a potential and one.
That inbound pass is like almost every time they foul when it gets down low.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the inbound under the goal, I think South Central really needs to play a little better defense, to stop that.
Oh yeah, there's a press that I was thinking they were gonna do.
There it is. Oh, there's an announcer's
jinx. Okay. I was like, dribbling doesn't break a press, but they got it.
He got it.
Great passing. Yeah, honestly, didn't really seem to phase the Satellites as they're going right into their offense.
Yeah, just give it to Huerta.
A lot of people are open.
So let him cook. Oh my God, if he would have made that. If he would have made it. Okay.
And he got the rebound, but just falls over there.
Ball. Washington Township comes away. And, a nice pass down the other end, just unable to get it to go.
Yeah, great hustle defense there. Able to just get those hands up
and
mess up a shot, prevent that layup.
Yeah. I mean, just a careless pass there for Strauch. I think.
Yeah, yeah, that was too excited. Like the game was a bit too fast paced there, and
Yeah,
because didn't become it was very uncontrolled, which the satellites struggle with.
yeah. Should have just slowed down a little bit right there, and got a better passing.
But that's also kind of what Strauss does. He's an energetic player. He's all over the place. Uh,
Yeah,
he does make mistakes like that, but that's kind of the blessing and curse of being such a energetic player.
yeah, definitely. And they call it another travel on Washington Township. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And it's looked like they're just doing a man press, so it's pretty easy to beat by just dribbling as long as all the rest of the players go down the court. Horta with the deep three.
Oh,
A little long there.
yeah, he's
And
kind of
Washington
cooled
gets the
down here in
rebound.
the third quarter.
Yeah, it was a little bit slowed down. He played a great first half, but just
Oh,
hasn't
and
quite gotten settled back in the second half.
yeah, and just like that, the Senators are within one.
Yeah, it's quick to yeah. The Salads need to respond a little better.
Yeah,
Oh,
great response right there.
yeah.
And
I mean, if it doesn't matter if they score as long as you can respond right back.
yeah. Oh, then three on the other
Ooh,
end is wide open.
they're getting a little too undisciplined on defense. You see, he went for the steal there, and they just got a wide open three. It's got to be a little bit more disciplined, and you can reach out for a steal, but you need to be able to get back into position very quickly. Oh, that was a hard.
Mm,
That sounded like it hurt, but
yeah,
he
it's
gets the
a
foul.
hard foul there.
2 shots. And we have some subs. We have Lawton back. I haven't seen a lot from him either this game. Sometimes I think he's pretty good at the post, and he has some fairly strong rebounding skills.
Yeah,
So
and
that he didn't get that rebound, but in general,
Puerto just playing his heart out. I mean, shoot,
yeah,
Strauch maybe. Oh, nice pass inside and then kick out. Oh, just got to get that to drop.
yeah. I mean, that's a good look there. And Horta kind of just stays where his shooting range is, and that works very well.
Yeah.
But he
And here we
knows
go the
us.
other way.
Oh,
Oh, a block. Oh my goodness.
I think that
Huge
hit the
block
bottom.
for Washington. And on the
Oh,
other
God.
end,
Oh my
back to
God.
back
Okay, they
block.
need to tune it down a little bit. Don't throw the ball
Yeah,
away.
Huerta
Oh
doesn't get
no.
it to go. Oh my god, it's been intense these last three possessions.
Yeah, this is very chaotic, but it's looking like it's slowing down here. Is
Yeah, and
Kennedy shooting
another
a three?
three. And that doesn't
Not
go.
quite. Oh, I get so nervous.
And Scott's able to save it. Oh my
All right.
goodness. Here we go,
I
Huerta.
was like, we're just gonna shoot.
That's it. Oh, the
Great
turnaround.
move
Oh
there.
my
Great
god.
move. And there's
He
a
does it
timeout
again.
for the satellites.
He does it again.
There you go. Now he's kind of making his shots, so hopefully he's able to continue that throughout this third quarter and get their lead back up, because I feel like the satellites struggle in the fourth quarter a little bit more than other teams do. I'm not too sure how Washington is in the fourth quarter, but Strauss is really the person that gets them through the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It kind of feels like the pressure when the pressure is up. I mean, the South Central, isn't always the best.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you remember that one game where it went to overtime, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was a great one.
they're able to clutch that one. So maybe they can do that here in this game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they have towards the end of the season been clutch, especially Horta. Like when I first noticed Horta, he was the person coming off the bench hitting a clutch shot to tie them, and they ended up winning that game. So he's cool under pressure, which is something that the team really needs. You have another timeout from the Senators.
And it looks like Washington Township just didn't like the look right there, so they'll take a timeout.
They gotta fix something. It's
Yeah,
probably because the satellites did a different offense there or defense. So they're probably
Yeah, I
doing some
mean,
more plays.
just switched it up a little bit, and I think the Senators are, they're down by 2 points only. So I mean, they're looking to get a good shot right here.
Right, that was a bit of an odd timeout. I'm kind of excited to see what they come out with. Having a timeout and they're already back on the court. Just a
Yeah, I
quick timeout
mean,
to tell them that they need to fix something.
yeah, we're drawing up the play really quick.
Yeah. Again, those inbound plays, when they're at the sideline or the baseline, that's kind of where I think they've gotten quite a few of their points that way, from just the shot and then free throws after. And that was an awkward shooting form there, but he doesn't take it. Really slowing it down, just passing, looking, holding on. There we go, and they make it. Kind of just holding on to the ball, and it seems to be working out a lot better. As the satellites bring it up and pass it in, working on some post, but he ends up traveling. I believe that was Lawton back there. Again, when he's in the post, kind of can go either way. Sometimes he could do a little better. But
Yeah,
it's tough to be in the post.
yeah, and it looks like Huerta might already be coming back in. The coach is talking to him.
Yeah, I agree. I think again he hasn't been bad in the third quarter, but not the level he was playing at before. And another timeout by the Satellites.
Yeah, I mean, tie ball game. South Central. I think they really need to hold on here. They had the lead at half. They've had the momentum. Almost the entire game. I think they just really need to, keep the same mindset and, continue to put up buckets on the other end.
Right, and that's tough having the momentum so far, and then now you end up tied again. It's a bit of a downer for the team. And oftentimes you see when they've been up and then towards the end they're down, they lose. So hopefully they're able to hang on. Like you said, pressure is a bit of an issue for them. Sometimes they're able to pull through, sometimes they're not. I'm hoping because this is towards the end of the season, they're able to do it. This is a pretty big game for them.
Yeah, and hopefully the lifesavers in the student section, helps them out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do their part. And we have
Yeah,
Washington bringing it in.
Yeah, do their best to support, their team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely create an exciting environment. Even, opposing teams, it's fun to have a crowd, even if it's not your home court.
Yeah.
A deep three and drains it. Good shot there.
And that was just really a product of that zone defense as, it just broke down and they were able to get the open look.
Yeah. Right, and we have I like it when they spread out the defenders like that and create a lot of driving lanes, but with that kind of play, the minute you bring the ball in, it's kind of not advantageous. You just held the ball for a little bit. There we go, and couldn't make that last shot, the third.
And so,
20.
I mean, yeah, just a great quarter there for Washington Township. I mean, they were down 6.5, great third quarter, and they are up by 3 going into the fourth.
Yeah, a great beginning to the half for them. Again, I think Satellites aren't too great in the second half. I'm excited to see this fourth quarter, though, because really how they start makes or break the rest of the game for them. I think they should come out with a lot of energy, try to score pretty soon. I think they should score quickly to kind of stop their momentum and to give themselves a bit more leeway and at least tie it up.
Yeah, I think that South Central needs to score early and often here in the fourth quarter. and I mean, just try to get this lead back, and try to get this dub.
Right, and you can play a little bit more aggressive on defense. Fouls really haven't been an issue this game, so you have a bit more leeway. And as we see this forward, we can see how many fouls they actually have before they go into bonus and double bonus. I'm seeing 2 and 1. They have a lot of fouls to give. So I think playing a little bit harsher on defense would help the Satellites to get those steals.
Yeah, I mean, a little more aggression, could most likely pay off here in the fourth.
You see there, doing great. A great chant. There you go. Look
Ooh,
at that.
maybe it's
Great
working.
defense. He gets the ball just slightly away from him, but he's able to pass it out. Goes in for a layup. Bakes that in. Yeah, that is just not having a defender on him for a pretty long period. Might be showing the tiredness of the Satellites, not thinking as quickly, not being able to move as quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you cannot do that.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a walk.
Yeah. I understand where he's coming from, trying to do like a Euro step kind of thing, but no, we can't.
Yeah.
We have some subs coming in as we wait for Washington to pass the ball. Still up 34-29, Senators. Probably looking to slow it down a little bit. Right, they're in no rush. They're in the lead. Oh, and just gets backdoored there. Able to stop the layup,
Yeah,
but
great block there by number
but
3.
that's showing holes in their defense. Again, probably due to being tired.
It just looked like it was just a breakdown right there, but able to recover.
And they're able to stop that inbound and force them to go into their full offense. Playing quality, man, with interesting kind of help defense. Lots of switching. And they get the rebound. Bennett with the rebound, but knocked out of his hands, kicked a little bit, and Washington gets it back.
Wide open 3.
That was good defense there until that 3. But Washington still gets it.
Oh my God, get the rebound.
They get the rebound again.
Oh no.
The ball just seems to be magnetic and goes straight to them. And they make a little floater layup.
Yeah, that's kind of a heartbreaker right there, getting.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, great
Right.
bucket here on the other end for Colin Bennett.
Bennett looks a little
I
hurt,
think he's still down, yeah.
That's a bit nerve-wracking. Bennett's
maybe get a take foul right here. I would.
Yeah.
I would definitely get a take foul.
You gotta score. Like, it's 4 against 5. You gotta score.
The
coach yelling.
Oh, was that the coach?
Yeah, that was the coach.
He's like, hey,
I don't think it was our coach. I think it was the other coach, but yeah, Bennett looks a little hurt there, a bit nerve-wracking. Hopefully it's just, he hit the floor a little wrong and nothing too serious.
Yeah,
but yeah, Strauss going in for him. He did a great job, though. I mean, he went out making a layup that shifted the momentum towards the Satellites.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the rest of the team, really needs to step up because Jay Huerta, he's been doing it this whole game, but the rest of the team, they haven't contributed as much as they really should have.
Right, yeah, after we made that comment when he was subbing out, having someone step up, ever since then, no one has. Again, that's a hard thing to ask for. It's not a small task, but it needs to, there can't be just one person, right?
Yeah, and so it's going to be deflection off of South Central. Washington Township will retain possession.
I was going to say, Satellites look a little defeated.
I mean, it's only a 5-point game. I think they really need to get their energy back, and it starts right there.
There you go, yeah.
But yeah, this 5-second call, and I mean, you got to kind of string a couple of possessions together because, I mean, they're acting like this game is like, they're down by 20.
Are like
I mean,
especially watching them stand there.
yeah, I
They
mean,
seem
they're only
really
down by
defeated.
5. You
We
get a
got 5
bucket
minutes
right
left.
here. Yeah, you get a bucket right here. You cut it to 3. I mean,
Oh yeah, now you got to do it for Bennett.
yeah, and
Yeah,
there it
there we go,
is.
Strauss.
Only
That's
down
what
by
he's there
3.
for.
Yeah, yeah, plenty of time left. Yeah, I think they just really need to up their energy, and try to take this lead back.
Right, yeah, and they can, take this full minute, really try to give as much energy as they can, the water that they need to refocus. I think, obviously, when you're tired, your focus isn't as great, and that's kind of really harmed the Satellites in making bad passes and just bad decisions.
Yeah, and I think that the coach really has to tell them, something right here that's gonna, get them going, kind of pump them up, I think because as we saw, their energy, it seemed very low. I mean, and it was only a 5-point game and now a 3-point game.
Yeah, I mean, the band is playing a fire song right now. What a bop. I don't know what else
The fire song.
can
I'm like,
get you
yeah,
more ready than Usher's Yeah.
yeah, we had that halftime show. I'm like, come on, South Central,
I
we
know there's
need
a
it.
lot of children there.
Yeah, they danced their heart out. Now you need to now you need to play your heart out right here in
Exactly.
the final 5 minutes, and you need to get this dub.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely that shot that Bennett made really has put the Satellites back in it. Again, only a 3-point lead. Very easy. They look so much better on defense. They really needed that break there.
Yeah, I think the coach definitely told them something because it looks like they're re-energized. I
Right.
mean, that bucket right there, it's only 2 points. It's a 5-point game once again.
Right.
Just
And they were sprinting back to defense too. It wasn't like they were sad. They
yeah,
just were ready to go play offense again.
yeah. But I think right here, you really need to get a stop. You need to stop their momentum.
Right, yeah. I think the shot. There we go. Yeah, if they
There
made that shot, I think
there's the
energy would have
rebound.
dropped. But
You
they're able
need
to
to
get
get
the
a good
rebound.
shot on this other end. Nice drive, nice take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should take a lot more layups. I think they're gonna get a lot more calls just because it's the fourth quarter. And also the team isn't in foul trouble at all, so they're gonna be more willing to foul. And it's fourth quarter, you're a bit tired. Down low at the block, you're gonna put your hands down, you're gonna move your feet. Really, an offensive charge is hard to come by in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and just a critical free throw right there, not able to go down for Strach or Straw.
Right. Yeah, you need to make your free throws. These, especially in a game like this. I know it's a lot of pressure, but free throws are really the one thing that you have full control over.
Oh, nice offensive rebound there.
Yeah, that was
As kick
big.
to the corner, to the top of the key. There's Huerta. Oh, it just doesn't go down. Offensive rebound again. And another foul and one. There we go.
Look at him. There we go. There's a person stepping up.
Yeah, that's the energy you need there from Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud is a fourth quarter player, and that's a hard thing to be.
Yeah, I mean, and so this and one right here, you just really need to be loose here at the line and, get the shot to go down, as the refs were talking about something, but.
Oh, one. I like it with the refs.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone knows it's one shot.
Oh, another one doesn't go down. So
Strauss has to work on those free throws, but good on him for making that layup.
But I mean, still 3-point game. You just really need to get a stop on this end. As I say that, and just way too easy.
Nice
I mean,
up there.
Yeah, that situation you just got to kind of stop ball.
Right. Yeah, I have to stop ball early, or else things like that happen. Like a little coast to coast layup. It's easy to foul in those two. Luckily, they didn't.
Yeah, and I mean, Strach, there he is again, just being aggressive and the aggression paying off once again.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, star player here so far.
here in the fourth.
creating a lot of energy.
Yeah, I
They look
mean,
tired. A
yeah,
lot of heavy breathing.
as Huerta has gone cold, Strach has really stepped up in these final minutes.
Yeah, I think you need to recognize that.
Those,
Maybe don't take those shots right now because you're not making
yeah,
them.
I mean,
Uh,
you kind of feeling that Huerta is kind of gone cold, and I mean that's just not a good shot there by him. I know he wants to be the savior, but I mean it's not gonna cut it.
right, and it's kind of hard to recognize that because it's a tough balance between recognizing that you're not really making the shots that you have been, and also staying confident enough to take the shots that you normally would. It's a hard
Yeah,
balance, and it really just depends on the defense and rebounding.
yeah. I mean, you gotta really have that balance between them because you gotta have confidence, but you gotta know when you've gone a little bit cold, and then
Mhm.
get a pass in there, get an assist.
Right, yeah, you saw that the defender was pretty close to him, and he decided to shoot that three. And
5 second.
oh, 5 second call.
Oh, five
That's what
second
it
call.
sounded like. That was a close one there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
coach is
break.
not happy about that.
Yeah, definitely not. A big break there for South Central.
Yeah, I mean that was a rough call, but
Is
whatever, we'll take it.
the coach is wondering what just happened.
I know, but he needs to calm down before he gets to tech.
Yeah, they're gonna tee him up.
Yeah, tee him up.
Tee him up.
I remember back in high school, my coach, he was our guy coach, and he got really into games, and he got a few texts from screaming and yelling, and
Yeah, I had a couple of those coaches.
oh,
Honestly,
we
bro is
had
is proud able to get that loose ball. I mean, almost another turnover.
and we won a pretty big game, and he threw out his shoulder by cheering.
Oh my
like
god,
he punched the air, and he did it so
violently.
forcefully
Yeah.
that his shoulder came out of socket. He had to
Oh my
go to the
god,
doctor. Yeah,
that's
so
insane.
he's very invested into basketball. He's a great coach, though.
Yeah, and as it looked like it was another foul there on Washington Township. I mean, South Central might be close to the bonus if they can stay aggressive.
Yeah, I think they're kind of pulling it together here a little bit. Um, I have hope. I still have hope for them. They're down 5, 3
Yeah,
minutes left.
definitely. I mean, it's not like it's a 10-point game. It's only 5
Right,
points, but you really got to
it's
get a
tough.
good shot here, and that's not a good pass, but able to work out.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Washington Township.
And again, you want those fouls to keep building up too, because like you said, they can get to bonus, and hopefully they can hit those free throws on the line.
Yeah, and I mean, number 23 is at the line, like he might be in the bonus. Or what
I
are
think
talking
they are.
about?
I think it's a 1-on-1. Looks like they're having a
So
little powwow
they're
though.
having a little discussion here. I mean, I've never
Yeah.
seen this before.
We have Grass. Grass is up the line.
Yeah, so they're going to be in the bonus. So,
I wonder what they said.
yeah, I'm kind of wondering what they said in that
I've
huddle.
never seen that before.
Yeah, never in my life. But yeah, just aggression paying off there for South Central as the 1-1, and just not able to get it to go.
I know, yeah. Those 1-on-1s are tough. I didn't know what 1-on-1s were until I was 3 years into playing basketball, and a ref
Really?
said it to me, and I didn't know what he meant.
You're what?
Yeah, I was like a 1-on-1, so I just shot my free throw, and then
You're
I was like, "Why is
okay.
everyone going for the ball?"
Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot it.
And I was like, "Oh,
Like, oh, now I know.
yeah," but I was very confused.
Yeah, and I mean, Washington Township looking to just kill some time.
Right.
Yeah, South Central really needs to tighten up their defense here, try to get a steal.
Yeah, they need to be a lot more aggressive on ball. There we go. That's what you need. I don't know if that's a foul. It looked like he just fell down,
give me a push.
but that was great there.
Yeah, I mean that defensive possession, like they started to get more up on Washington Township, but I mean it just turns into a foul, and I mean Washington Township, they can just run out the clock here, so South Central needs to really look for a steal. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was
no.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's a travel.
Yeah, I mean it was a great break there for South Central, but just unable to get the defensive rebound.
Right, yeah, it's just they just need a little bit more hustle right now. Uh, if they really want to win this one, it's still down by 5. Look like 2 left on the clock as
Yeah,
Washington's bringing it in from the sideline.
I feel like they've been down by 5 this entire fourth quarter.
I feel like they have been, yeah. I think they put it down to 3, but then it went
Ooh.
back up to 5.
And another big break there for South Central. But the thing is, I mean, half of the time they haven't been able to capitalize here on the offensive end.
Yeah, they just not quite there, kind of how it's always been throughout the game, and Horta really hasn't been there too.
Yeah, nice passing there, and Strauss just unable to get it to go, but offensive rebound.
But great take.
Yeah, definitely.
Horta with the
Bertha,
3.
one more
And he
time.
makes
Then
it.
it finally
He's
falls.
back.
I mean, yeah, that feels good there for Horta.
That's good. That's putting a lot of pressure on Washington. 2-point game now. 1 possession, an easy layup can tie it up, and we have a timeout from Washington. That's a big point there. Again, Horta is a pretty clutch player. He's able to pull it out after having a cold streak there. And right,
Yeah.
that's what you need to, like we were talking about before, having the confidence to still take those shots, but still recognizing if you're not hot or not. I think he was maybe benched, and then when he came out, he was ready. But even if he wasn't benched, he was not taking those shots for a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, I think what like really happened there for him is that like he kind of was giving other players a chance, especially like Straught. And
Right.
after a while, you kind of get that confidence back, and he just used that confidence to drain that huge 3.
Yeah, and I'm sure Satellites are ready to kind of go all out when they're here. They're probably going to continue with their man defense that's really close. And they need to focus on not losing their player. They've been doing that a little bit more. Obviously, they're tired. It's going to happen. But that's why Washington has been able to get their points is someone lose tracks of their man and they get backdoored, or they get screened and they're not communicating. So it's going to have to take a lot of team cohesion here to pull out this win.
Yeah, I mean, a minute 30 left, 2-point game. It looks like another one is going to come down to the wire here, Raina.
Yeah, it is. And that was a good switch there. I have grass down below.
Yeah, nice double team there. Just it's going to be a kick ball.
Kick ball. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough part to inbound into, so.
Yeah, you'd rather have, that than, them wasting the clock. So, I mean,
right.
Yeah, it's just great defense right there. Ooh.
Almost got that. Looks like we have a foul.
Foul out of bounds? Which one?
Oh, I think maybe he thought he called the timeout.
Maybe it was an inverted whistle.
Yeah, I think maybe he thought that they were going to call timeout, and he didn't, so.
Yeah, so inverted whistle, and so
it happens.
Yeah.
This has been a very close game. It's tough for the refs. You have to be understanding and never blame them. I'm sure the coach looks very upset.
Yeah.
Very passive aggressive right now. But Washington has it out on the sideline. Oh, I think Strauss touched it and he was out of bounds. That was good. I mean, they're doing a great job here.
Right. I think that, he had a chance to grab that ball before it hit the baseline, but I mean.
Right. And if that was at the beginning of the game, Satellites would have got that. Their reaction time just isn't quite there yet. Oh,
yeah, great.
Another
stud.
great
able to save it.
Strauss.
Here's Strauss.
And he got fouled. Timeout. Just kidding.
Oh.
That was great. That was big.
Yeah, that was like a bang bang, but I guess the timeout came first.
And there's that pressure. They're able to continue. That's a tough spot to inbound in. Just that part of the sidelines, it's tough. And the Satellites were able to capitalize on that by really overwhelming them with the defenders and making no shot or no pass really open. They're able to get that steal after about, was that 3 times it went out of bounds? 4?
Yeah, I mean, that might have been 2 or 3 times that it went out of bounds, and finally able to get a steal there. And I mean, now they have the ball, down two with about a minute left to go. I mean, you really couldn't ask for more on a Friday night.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if I think they're probably just gonna go for easy twos layups they're looking for. I'm sure if Horta Strauss is wide open three, they're gonna take it. But I think right now they should focus on the 2 point just to tie it up, and then
Yeah,
get back
I,
on defense, and then worry about the next possession after that.
yeah. I mean, the 3-point shot, it's most likely gonna be there, but I think in this situation, you don't really want to go and miss a three. I mean, it's like I think your a two is your best chance right here.
Right. And
It's
Horta
worth
with the
up for
three,
three, and
a little short.
he,
And Strauss fouls behind the back on trying to get the rebound. I was gonna say I feel like there's just not a lot. The risk benefit to shooting a three isn't really there. But it was a good shot. It was just short. Understandable reaching foul there. And Satellites are full court man pressing. Exactly what you'd expect. And I like how they pull the person off the inbounder there. That's a good play. I haven't seen really that before. But they're able to get it past half.
another
ready to
steal.
steal it before they go. Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
then
And they
there's
get
a
the foul.
foul. So that is gonna be is that Derek Welsh?
Number I did was that 10
Number four?
fell over?
Is number 4.
4 Ward. Colin Ward.
Okay, so it's gonna be Colin Ward for I believe a 1-and-1.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, so I
After
mean
this, I think they're bonus though. Or double bonus.
yeah, so I mean this free throw right here is gonna be really crucial.
Yeah,
Able to
that's
get it
and
to
it's
go
perfect. There we go. Let's go, Colin, for the clutch free throw.
for the clutch.
If you can make 2, even better to tie it up. Lots of pressure.
That first free throw just smooth, calm, and collected. We'll see if he can knock down this one.
Oh,
And
he
gets
does
it
it
to
again.
go. I mean, all game hasn't scored a point. His 2 points are probably the biggest points of the game so far.
Yeah, I would agree. Those are the biggest points. Tied 40-40.
Yeah.
You have to focus on good defense, good. Don't foul. Just prevent easy shots is really all you can do here.
Yeah, so are we going to go to overtime is the question. 30 seconds left to go. Can South Central lock up on defense? And great defensive possession.
They get the rebound now.
And they're going to get it. Dribbling.
Great defense here. They're collapsing, and they're able to get right back to their man. They're doing a great job.
Just all kinds of chaos here for
17 seconds.
Township.
They're trying to get a timeout, with about 10 seconds left. A timeout from Washington to get a quick inbound pass to hopefully score.
Yeah, well, about 10 seconds left. Tie game, 40-40.
The Satellites do have a foul to give, though. So hopefully they can do what they did in the last inbound and really just overwhelm the inbounder.
Yeah, I mean, is the bonus 7 fouls in high school?
Yes. I don't know if it's when your 7th foul or after your 7th. I'm not sure.
I mean, honestly, I think it's this next foul because we have 8, and then so the first one was Burning Grass, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I don't think they should foul here.
Yeah, you're right. Don't foul.
Yeah. I think that they should just really play, lock-up defense like they've been doing for the most part of this game.
Right, force a long pass.
Yeah, just force a shot here. Don't give them anything open, and just do your best right here. This is it. 11 seconds left.
Yeah, this is clutch time.
Yep,
you need to focus on is doing your part. You're on defense. You don't need to focus on scoring right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is just right here to see what you're made of.
They get it in. Clock's running now. They're getting that They're gonna get that last shot. They're probably gonna go in for a layup, and they take it. No, it's not good.
Not able to get it to go.
And
we're going to overtime. Oh my God.
Actually, that's a lot of pressure there. They had a great fourth quarter, able to come back down 5, bit
Yeah, I
wishy-washy,
mean,
but they're able to get it.
they were down about 5, almost the entire fourth quarter, and to keep composure and knock down those threes, and then especially Colin Ward, those huge 2 free throws to tie it up.
Right, yeah. And honestly, the coach had a great timeout. They came back super energized. They were able to bring that down from Horta's 3 to just 2. And really, just all around, it's been a great team dynamic in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter. And
Yeah,
I think they can pull it out in this next 4 minutes. They have the momentum here.
yeah, and I mean, I think that the coach for South Central, I think he's like really the MVP of that fourth
Right.
quarter. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you saw the energy in South Central,
Yeah.
and it
Whatever
was
he
just
said.
yeah, it was just so down, and then calls a timeout, get some reset,
I
and
think
they
he
just
said like they're down 5, but they have 5 minutes. I think maybe
yeah,
he
like
just made them
just, got
realize
to
that you're
tell
not
him
out.
that, and get the energy back in him, and he did that.
Hmm. And Satellites won the tip off
That's a
as
great sign here early.
they're doing their 5 out with a few screens and cutting. Horta, far
Where's
3,
touch? Oh my God,
and he's
ice in his
great.
veins.
He's back. He had a little bit of a cool
He's
down,
back.
but
Ooh,
Satellites couldn't hustle on defense enough,
yeah,
and they get an easy layup.
yeah, just
Satellites
bad.
still up by 1.
Yeah, just bad transition defense there for South Central.
Yeah, that
But
was. It was probably a bit too excited about that shot and then just didn't quite refocus, but it's okay. Up by 1. You have
yeah,
3.
still got the lead. Oh, nice
I
crossover.
know.
Oof. And timeout.
Oh, no, what was
No.
that? Oh, timeout. Okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't travel.
Yeah. I was like, I mean,
Yeah, Satellite's looking good.
that was a great crossover there for Clayton Stroud. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna put him on the floor. I thought he was gonna,
I thought he was about to do a little step back floater.
yeah, I thought they were gonna have to clip that. I was like, yeah, Stroud.
The coach calls a timeout, ruining the fun.
Yeah, but I mean, Stroud, I think he's really stepped up, especially when Jay Huerta, kind of went cold. I think
Mhm.
Stroud has been the man to really, go and be that second up man.
He has pretty long hair too, so it's kind of funny watching him on defense because his hair's all over the place. But
He's just bouncing everywhere.
yeah, it's bad today. When we got like a little close up when they were going down the sideline, and I was like, wow. Lawn blocks. Oh,
Oof.
is that a 3 or a 2? That was a 2.
Was that Huerta
No, it was a
again?
3. Yeah, I think that was Horta.
Ooh,
The
it
far
kind of
2
paused
there.
for me, but I mean, Huerta just he's been cooking
Oh,
once
an air
again.
ball.
Ooh.
But they get it in for 2.
Yeah, but those offensive rebounds they've really been killing both teams in this whole game.
They really have, yeah. Rebounds, of course, are important no matter what, but I think especially in this game, it's just they haven't been falling, so they
And
need
Strauch in the corner up
attempts.
and go off the side of the backboard.
Yeah, not a good shot there.
Oh God.
A
Now you
corner
really
3 is a tough shot
yeah,
in general.
definitely. I mean, it's way tougher than top of the key wing. It's like the
Right, you have no
toughest thing.
backboard.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Nice
Great
save there for
defense.
Huerta.
Clean block,
Yeah,
all ball.
yeah,
Able to
nice
save it from
hustle.
going out. What are they going to call it?
Oh, that's gonna
Washington
be
ball
off for
there.
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud's a bit of a mess up there. It's all right. He's shaking it off. He just needs to make up for it on the defense. That was a pretty big possession there. If they're able to score, I feel like Satellites would be a lot less nervous right now. And they have a
Yeah,
Horta coming out.
yeah. Okay. I wonder. Or I don't know. I don't know how to take him
I
out.
don't know. That's an interesting sub, but probably looking to put him in the last few seconds.
Yeah, maybe give him a little bit of a break. Maybe.
Right.
But
Bad foul there. Great
that's gonna be a
take.
foul. Yeah.
And Washington's going to the line for 1-1s. Or was that on the shot?
I think it might have been on the shot.
My short-term memory is like really bad because I completely forgot what just happened.
Oh,
But he misses the first.
this
Can
is
only
the
tie it up
first.
here.
Yeah, this one
Yeah,
will
he's
tie
back
it
in.
up.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks like he just gave him a quick break. Maybe told him a play or something that he wants him to do.
yeah,
And he's back in.
he probably talked to him real quick.
Mm-hmm. Big. The student's
Oh
actually
my
so
goodness,
loud.
he missed it. An offensive rebound. Oh, you cannot let that happen on a free throw.
Yeah, they really need the rebound there. They could have gotten over the back too if they just boxed out, but just did it, and that's all right. You got a minute 30. Don't rush it. You don't need to rush.
Yeah, you just
You
got to
want the last shot, so
really make up for it on this end.
they're passing it around. They're keeping it together now. I like a lot more what their offense is looking at right now than a few seconds ago.
Ward. I mean, you got to get some passing going.
It's over dribbling. Oh
no.
okay.
Leave it on that end. So
Yeah,
1 minute left
This is a
in
bit
Washington
stressful.
Township with the 1-point lead.
Right, and you get on ball. Oh, and he decides to foul there. That was a big moment there. I think on that possession they needed to score. They're not out of it yet, obviously. Only down by 1, but it's gonna be an uphill battle these next 50 seconds.
Yeah, and I think that it was a big play, on that missed free throw. It was a 1-1, and he misses.
He misses, yeah. Big free throw there. Still a 1-point game. Can win off of one possession. There's a timeout. Yeah, good timeout there. Kind of expecting that. I'm going to drop a quick offensive play and an inbound play. Subbing in a few other players. Probably doing something he was telling Horta a little bit ago. We have the cheer team going out. So we have a full minute timeout.
Yeah, just a great timeout there for South Central. As I mean, this is a crucial possession right here, and you really want to take the lead.
Right, and I think you have to emphasize just take a layup or a 2-pointer. Like, I understand that a 3 might be there, but again, the risk benefit just isn't really quite there for most of the players. I would say maybe Horta could take a 3, but still he's kind of back on this hot streak, but it really hasn't been that much comparing it to the first half. So if we're looking for a 2, probably looking for a foul too, just to get an easy free throw point.
Yeah, I mean, because like you said, the 3 is going to be there, but I mean, I'd rather go down missing, a layup than, a 3-point shot,
Right, and the rebounding just hasn't been. I've watched in the second or this fourth quarter has been a lot better.
And the driving, just not able to get it to go.
Yeah, he's trying to get that foul there. I feel like a lot of players fall into that. They go in for a layup, looking for a foul, not looking to score, and the refs can tell, and they're not going to call it.
Yeah, and I mean, that one was just right off of the rim.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I feel like it stayed on the rim for a couple of seconds and just rolled off.
They got fouled?
Yeah, I think it was a loose ball foul.
Okay.
It was a 1-1, and so that one drops. Wow.
That hurt my soul there. That's all right. We still have time on the clock. Still one possession, even if he makes this. And they're looking for a 3.
Yeah, now
tie
you
it up.
kind of need the 3.
With seconds left and overtime. A great game so far. This team is probably as equal as you could get.
Oh my, the steal by Washington Township.
17 seconds. They need to steal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a timeout, Washington Township.
I don't think you should time out there, but Satellites need to figure something out here. Miracle.
Yeah, I think that was just a huge possession there for South Central. And, I mean, I think the nerves got the best of them. The pressure just kind of mounted.
Right.
And I think, it just kind of threw it away.
Yeah, they did have, especially in this last quarter, a lot of thrown away passes that they didn't have in the first half, which I think is what kept them in the lead, is their lack of mistakes in the first half. And now, they're losing because of those mistakes that we saw a lot more in the beginning of the season too. But, again, I think it's going to come down to if they do get a steal here, kind of chucking up a 3-point shot as fast as they can.
Yeah, and I mean, like they've done it before,
Yeah.
They got that turnover in the fourth quarter, so I mean it's not impossible right here, just get a turnover.
Right. It's not like they have like 0.1 seconds too. They have a solid probably about 10 or 7. I'm not too sure. I can't quite read it, but
I think like
14. Never mind. 14 seconds. That's plenty of time to get a 3 off. But it is hard.
Yeah, so you need to get the steal right here first.
Right, yeah, I think keep eyes on your player. You can tell if they're going to get it.
Maybe one of them covered him up.
Something, yeah, probably all the refs weren't ready. But it looks like they're going to inbound it. They do a far pass, yeah.
Backcourt, and you got a foul.
Yeah, they foul. Take him to the line at about 12 seconds, it looks like.
Yeah, and I mean, one free throw almost iced this game.
Yeah, and this is double. This is tough. You're hoping and praying he misses both, because a 2-possession game is almost impossible at this point. And
there's
a little
one.
Short.
So great start there for South Central. They just gotta hope and pray for this miss as well.
Make as much noise as you can.
Yeah.
And that's not in.
In and out, and
they get fouled. Josh is probably going to go to the line with an over-the-back foul.
Or was it a timeout? I think it was a quick timeout.
But I saw him get fouled, so.
Yeah, I kind of saw a foul too, so it's like.
Understandable why they called timeout, but I feel like if he didn't, they would have got a foul call there. But exciting. Satellites have the ball about 10 seconds in overtime. Just need to get off a 3 to tie it up.
Yeah, and so in the NBA, I mean, they have been like pretty much fouling when the other team is down by 3, so they can't get a 3 off. So I'm kind of wondering if Washington Township will do that in this situation.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about doing something like that. And, I mean, probably that's what they're going to do. That seems very smart to do in this situation. Right, because they just need a 3-point, and as long as they don't foul him on a 3-point shot, any foul will do.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the kind of a thing. One of the things in high school basketball, it's kind of like they might foul him on a 3-point shot. They have a more chance to. So, I mean, it's kind of iffy call.
Mm-hmm. We're going to see just one person up pressing. And we have...
Well, here we go. Final seconds. You got to get a good shot here. You got to get it to Huerta, maybe.
Oh, no.
It doesn't go, and Washington Township's going to win it.
I mean, great game there, and they got the 3, just couldn't quite drain it. That seems to be the theme of just not quite getting the points. But great game there. Exciting.
Yeah, and I mean, in that situation, I think that they should have really gotten to Jay Huerta. I mean, he's been your go-to guy the entire game, and for him not to take that final shot, I mean, that kind of hurts.
Mm-hmm. I still think Huerta, even though he had a little bit of a cold streak, player of the game.
I mean, yeah, I think easily, especially with that huge 3 late in the fourth quarter. I think that Huerta would be my player of the game as well.
Right, and not only that, him being really the only contributor for a long period of time to the points, of keeping them ahead. When, really there wasn't a lot of scoring going on, and that kind of, creates more of a level-headed atmosphere that the Satellites were able to continue really throughout the whole first half. Second half was a little bit more scattered, especially as we saw in that fourth quarter, a lot of turnovers that we weren't quite doing in the even the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just a great game overall for South Central. They stayed with it, the entire game. Just coming up short in the end.
Yeah, I mean, they did their best for those children that danced their heart out, and were very, very exciting game. Tough loss, but they need to come back and ready for their next game.
Yeah,
Anything else you want to end with?
they still got I believe, 4 more games left on this season. So I think they have plenty of chances to bounce back, and I mean, so they should just keep their heads up and look forward to the next game.
Exactly. Well, thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.